Okay, so I did cut it, and there's the new propagation. We're going to see what happens to this over time, but it should live. What's going to happen is this here is called a callus, and that's going to dry out, and then it's going to cause all this to grow new flowers. So I put that one down there as close to the soil as I could, and I'll take care of the spots later. But you wanted to know about propagation. It's a hit or miss. So you can pull leaves off, and I say pull, you really don't want to pull them. I'll try to give you an example of it, but okay. So this is one I just took off of the flower that I was just replanting. What you want to do is you want to wiggle them back and forth until they come off, and that is a callus. So that callus has to dry out before you can do anything with it. So what you do is you lay it on a tray in the heat or sun, but it has to have a good callus. So that's a good callus, okay? Your leaf can't be already turning, brownish color. So these are ones I'm trying to propagate right now. So I'm going to lay that one here. In about 3 days, they should be dried out. And I'm going to take, and then I'll put them in soil. You just lay them on top of soil. You don't put them in the soil. And then I'm going to grab this one here. It's okay to grab it. So this is what happens. You see those? It'll grow roots. Those are roots. It'll come out the bottom. And then it'll start to grow you a new succulent. As soon as these here, I got the root down in there just a teeny bit. But as soon as I take them from drying out for 3 days, put them on top of soil, and they're all not going to survive. And then you mist them with water, just a mist of water. So I have a water bottle I mist them with. This one is growing a flower here. This one probably isn't going to, but I'm going to see. I definitely don't think this one's going to, because you see it's not a healthy leaf. But sometimes I just see what happens, because this one here is the same, but it started to grow a succulent. So it's really hit or miss. It is all about your soil. You definitely want to use, there's my thing there too. You definitely want to use, oh shoot, I got sidetracked. You definitely want to use a succulent soil. Has to be a succulent soil. And you want to use peat moss. And you also want to use, I buy stones. I'm sorry, I was not prepared for this. I buy Earth Essential stones. You always put them in the bottom of a pot so it doesn't get root rot. You may know that. This. I use this. The directions are on it. I don't use it but once a month. And then every so often, if I see something getting unhealthy, I'll use, don't go to the dollar store and buy any Epsom salt. This is plant nutrient Epsom salt from Lowe's or Home Depot or Tractor Supply. But yeah, girl, once you start, you are not going to stop. There's some new ones here that are propagating, and I just put them in this clay pot. Clay pots are best because they grow, you may think they're molding, but they're not molding. It's the salt that's coming out of the pot, which is great for the nutrients of the plant. But if you're like me, I like different pots. I usually buy mine at yard sales. And then, oh yeah, look at this. Never too far away from me, like the opposite side of the window. As soon as I get this deck screened in, that she will be out here with me. But she is a nut. She's my baby. Look, she was always mommy. But anyway, so yeah, I'll help you wherever you need help, and I'll keep you up to date. But it's fun, and I know I have more time on my hands than you do, but it's still fun. All right.